Yeah, brav. Hey guys, my name is Lilly and today I want to show you the survival kit for your dog. Stay tuned. Okay, this here is my dog Amy, and she's only 12 weeks old. She's still a puppy, and I bought this small rucksack for her, which is basically a molly webbing vest, and it's pretty awesome. Okay, so I got this off of Amazon. It's not a sponsored review or something. It's a tactical vest with some bags at the side, and as I said before, it's not sponsored, so I bought it myself, and today I want to give you an honest review of the system and what I think about it. But first, I want to check out the contents of the survival kit for the dog. So. Come with me, come. Come here. Yeah, super, sit. Let's take off the bags, then I can show you the vest, which is underneath. It's molly webbing. So that's pretty awesome. You can attach pretty much any kind of bag which has molly webbing. Okay, this is the vest, which is made for really small dogs like puppies or other, dogs which are staying small. And it has this handle here, which is awesome. It has a really nice material, which is soft, and molly webbings at both of the sides here. Then it comes with 2 loops, which are out of plastic, so you can attach your leash to this loop here. And then you have 3 belts. 2 of them go around the belly and 1 around the neck here. And actually this is sitting really great on the dog, so the balance is pretty good if you have balanced it. So sometimes I noticed when the weight of the bags is not, evenly distributed, then the vest will go left or right. So the quality is nice, and they even have this protection, which is really soft. It's a velvety material at the front here. Now let's check out what I have in my bags here. So I have created a special survival kit for dogs. So let's take a look at the inside. Okay, these are the 2 pouches that come with the vest. And here at the front you have some Velcro, and you also have this back compartment here, so you can stick something in here like a small blanket or so. Here I have my patch on it, and then it also came with some rubber string, but I've taken this away because I was afraid that a stick would get entangled into the strings, so that's what I have removed. And then here at the inside I have a dog whistle. It's a high frequency whistle, so only dogs can hear it really. Then in here I have a fire making kit, a magnesium bar and a fire steel. And this is something that I have here just for balancing the weight of the bags. So this bag here is a little bit lighter than this one, and this is why I have thrown in these fire steels and the magnesium bar to balance the weight. And with this weight here, both of the bags have about the same weight. And you can also put other stuff in here to balance the weight, like for example food or so. But yeah, this is what I have today. And you also need some fire making devices. So if you lose your bag, you can still make fire with these devices here, and the dog has its own fire kit. Okay, next in here I have some trash bags for poo. This is really important because sometimes, when you're not in the wilderness, you might have to collect some poo of the dog. Then I also have an empty bag, which is sealable. This is really handy if you want to collect some water in a river, for example, or for other stuff that you want to keep dry. And then in here I have my first aid kit for the dog. It's in this water-resistant box. So this is especially for dogs. It has this tick tongue and just a basic first aid kit if the dog gets injured or something. some cotton buds, so if the dog has dirty ears, you can clean it with them, and alcohol-free cleansing wipes, and some band-aids, gauzes, and very important, some rubber gloves. So this is just a very basic first aid kit, but it's definitely better than nothing. And then in here we have this light, which is actually giving off a pretty bright red light. So if you're walking around in the night, you can attach this to your dog, and this way you see him much better in the darkness. Hey Amy, how are you? Good. Come here, come here. Yes, I love you. Yeah, what's up, what's up, what's up? Yeah, you like it here, huh? Yes. Oh. Okay, now let's check out the second bag. All right, here's what I have in my second bag. This is a bag with treats. And then I have this small container, and I'm using it for giving her some water in the wilderness. Maybe I have to trade it with a bigger container soon, but right now it's okay and she can drink from it. And this is probably one of the most important devices. This is a GPS tracker, especially for dogs. It was a little bit too big to attach to the collar, so I throw it into this bag here. And yeah, my old dog very often, you know, ran away, and it was always a hassle to find the dog. But nowadays you can really just use GPS devices like this here, and with these ones you can track your dog with your smartphone, which is really awesome. Okay, so here I can see where the track is of Amy, and if she goes away, I can track her with the live function, and then you see where she's going all of the time, and it's very similar to Google Maps. Super. Super. Und Blatt. 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 Na sitz. Sitz. Und Blatt. Blatt. Brav. Amy. Jo. Okay, so that's it for the survival kit. So first of all, it's not so easy to balance the bags. If there's just, you know, a little bit of more weight on the left or right side, then it will start to shift like this or like this. So you really have to balance the vest and the bags. And the next thing is that here the strap goes right underneath the leg, the front leg. So, and this is not padded actually. And I think that sooner or later she will get wounds underneath the leg here, in the armpits. So maybe if I was the producer of this vest, I would take a soft sleeve like this and put it over to here as well. I think this is even more important than here in the front, because here in the front it's not really like rubbing or something. So if the dog is wearing this for longer periods of time, for really long like hikes, then I think it's good to make your own sleeve for protection, to make it smoother. So that's one thing that I see here. The next thing that I want to mention is this plastic ring. This is always making a noise, you know. So it's really annoying sometimes that this is making so much noise. And I know that they have chosen plastic rings because plastic is lighter and it doesn't add so much weight to the vest, but it's sometimes really annoying. So I don't know, maybe I attach some rubber thing so that this is not making so much noise, which can be important if you take your dog hunting. And here at the back it's the same. So in general, the vest is made from a really nice and robust material. It's even padded here at the inside. And let's take it off for a second, if Amy lets me. Yes. Super, super Amy. Super, what are you doing? Hey, 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 hey. Okay, sit. Here, yeah, take this. Okay, so this is how the vest looks. And it's, as I said, really nice and padded, really soft. And One advantage that I see is that this might be a good insulation for winter time when it's cold. So especially for puppies, they get cold easily. This is a very good option to keep them warm over winter time. You can even sew in some Velcro and maybe attach a warmer blanket to the inside. So that's possible for sure. And then of course the other side is in summertime. This might get a little bit too warm for the dog. The quality of this vest is really good. The seams are sewn very professionally. So one thing that I don't like about the bags is that the molly webbing is only here in the middle and not here or here. So they have only sewn on the straps in the middle of the molly webbing, which I think is a mistake. I think they should have put it to the corners here, because now when the bag is on here, you always have like a little bit of a gap, and if the dog is running, let's say it's running in the underbrush, a stick can easily come in between the bag and the vest. And that's really the downside of these things, because yeah, with all of the straps and bags, the dog can get stuck in the wilderness, in the bush for example. So that's the only downsides with these kinds of vests, but it's really not this vest alone, but all of the vests that you can buy for your dog. But other than that, I think it's a great product, and the straps you can make longer quite a lot. So I think this will fit Amy for another 3 months, but of course one day this will get too small. But the brand which makes these are offering bigger vests for bigger dogs as well. So later I will get a bigger vest for my dog for sure. So if you want to know who the manufacturer is of this vest, I will put a link into the description below, and there you can find more details. So now I'm putting back on the bag here onto the molly webbing. Let's take a closer look. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to slide through the straps, and the buckles are heavy duty, high quality buckles, and they need a lot of pressure to attach. And that's actually a good thing, because that means that they won't come loose too easily. So they really hold well. The only thing, as I said before, is that the molly webbing doesn't go here. So I might get some clamps from the army store, because I know that the army, they have made some clamps to close down molly webbing. So this is what I'm going to get, and then I can close this gap here. Okay, that's it. And it comes with this really awesome handle, so in an emergency situation you can even carry your dog like this. Another thing is that you shouldn't load up these bags too heavy, because young dogs, they should not carry too much because of the joints, which are still growing. So make sure that you don't overload your dog, but when your dog gets bigger and strong, you can definitely attach a couple of kilos to your vest. Yeah, another thing that I have to say is that every gram of weight will drag down your dog if he or she is swimming. So make sure that you don't overload your pack for the dog if you go somewhere near a river or near a lake. Okay, now let's put on the vest onto Amy again. Ah, what are you doing? Oh, no. Amy, nein. What? What are you doing? Ah. What are you doing? Komm, komm. Schau, schau, schau. Ja, super. Super. Super bist du, schau. Schau. Abort. Abort. Ja, abort. Amy, schau her. Schau her. Ja, schau. Schau, was ist da oben? Schau. 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 Hier, schau. Jetzt schau. Da schau. Ja, wo ist es? Wo ist es? Da schau. Da schau. Da schau. Schau. Da schau. Hier, schau. Super. 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 hast es gemacht. Super. Duscha. Ja, super. Brav. See, now the bag is hanging to the left. Amy, come here. Come here. Come here. Super. Super. Super bist du hier brav, gell? Now the balance is a little bit better. Apart. 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 Super. Super. Super brav bist du. Apart. Ja, super! Super hast du das gemacht. Ja, super bist du. Ja, super. Ja, Platz. 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 Brav. Sitz. Brav bist du. Und steh. Steh. Brav. Brav. Super. Okay, that's it, guys. So yeah, pretty awesome vest. I like it. And if you want to know where you can get it, you will find an Amazon link in the description below. And also, if you want to support us, you can check out the link in the description below, which leads you directly to my website. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned till next time.